Hi, Super Spruce here. Back with another Antimatter Branches New Game Plus video. Episode 149. And it's just been, again, a few seconds since last episode. Just like the last few episodes. And I'm going to go into my usual build, which is called the Tree of Decay build, even though it's not just Tree of Decay. Maybe I'll be able to get this with that build one day. But the thing is, we have all the Brave Milestones. This means that we will be able to produce 1% of Eternal Matter every second and 1% of Quarks per second. So Quarks and Eternal Matter are not going to be a grind anymore. So we're just going to max all. So half-life is measured in years, but after I max all these, now it's back to 0 seconds. Just having a half-life of 0 seconds. The Automator Ghosts are doing that, and I'm already up to. Let's see. I still may need to quantum for the gluons. Yeah, I still need to quantum for gluons, but that's just for the gluons. So, and I don't think quantuming, at least when it's going fast, I don't think it's going to do much harm. And you can see, yeah, I'm using my best ever tachyon particles, which is E186. So I'm basically all the way back up to where I'm even back up to E160 trillion tick speed, which is enough to make Tree of Decay fast. And you can see, yeah, I'm going to need more gluons. I mean, I'm almost already there, though. I'm at E517, but I'm just going to do it here, because that's going to stabilize the Tree of Decay, and it's also going to allow me to get a ton of these, which will help with the Emperor dimensions. So, and I'm also going to need to try to go for the right neutrinos, so I'm going to try to go for electrons. There's another one of these now. Disable the meta antimatter boost nerf to quark gain. That one's worded weird. Disable the meta antimatter boost nerf to quark gain. I don't even know what that means. It's like, I think it's okay. I think the quarks are generated from a formula for a meta antimatter, but that formula is nerfed somewhere. So I actually heard about this one on the Discord. Why am I dilating? I have enough tachyon particles already. I can actually get these upgrades. This is insane. Especially if I go into my tree upgrades. I'm able to get a lot of these. I'm going to get almost more than I've ever had. But yeah, the scaling becomes harsh at this point. So yeah, that is something I need to deal with. Just the harsh scaling. But I'm getting 25 septillion every second. I wonder if I'm getting more Automator charge or Automator stuff. I mean, of 3.08 Automator charge, but there's not much else here. I get another one of these that speeds things up. I'm now up to a record amount of quarks. And also E4 quadrillion antimatter. That is another record. So it looks like there is a lot of stuff happening, but and then yeah, break eternity. So maybe I can even big rip at this point, or I can quantum so I can start grinding the electron neutrinos, and I can even start getting these. 2.62 octillion is going to be the one that helps. Oh, it's blue. That's why I was looking at red. So I guess I can get that, and then I'm gonna try big ripping. Also E50 billion eternity points. I feel like that's a new record as well. This upgrade does not seem to be scaling, which is interesting. I'm also forgetting these upgrades. Maybe I should just like hold U down. Actually, the half-life is only 8 seconds, so actually I'm gonna do this with my Automator Ghost. I'll use this strat again. So this and then this. So it'll buy all the branch upgrades, but not the tree upgrades. The tree upgrades I still have to purchase manually, but that's okay. I'm getting an octillion every second now. This is insane. But I'm gonna quantum again so I can get electron neutrinos, because I feel like that's gonna be the most powerful thing here. It also gets me a few more gluons as well. So it's not like we still need to quantum. Essentially, that's what I'm talking about. And another interesting quirk here. Um, I think because I've started with 10 eighth emperor dimensions, or no, I'm not even sure, but I'm actually now out of quantum food before I reach the limit. So it's just a different limiting factor. So what I'm gonna do here, I have E16 million replicanti. I'm just gonna grind neutrinos just a little bit, just to the point where I can get up to 100 million. I mean, eventually I'll go for these upgrades, maybe next episode, but I feel like that will be pretty important for progression later on. Like, this will be important for pushing nanofield rewards. This will be important for just pushing your quarks and meta antimatter and your spin. But we're getting a lot of neutrinos. We're getting about 2 million neutrinos every second, which is sort of it's unheard of at this point. So we're just gonna wait until 100 million. Maybe we can see if this is achieving its limit here. And yeah, 3.8. So it looks like that is going to its absolute limit. And maybe I can even dilate at this point because of my quark amount. But actually, you can see this is still going above E202 trillion tick speed, E4.1 quadrillion antimatter, and a lot of quark spin. I need to go tree decay. I can get a few more upgrades. I can get this one, which will allow me to get even more of everything. I can get this. I can get this. That helps speed up even more. Soon I'll be able to get the 9th level of the tachyon particle gain formula exponent. And that was very weirdly worded. But yeah, there it is. Which, yeah, it's going to speed things up even more. I'm going to get this and this. And this is still not scaling. So I can still get a lot of these upgrades. It just makes the meta antimatter effect stronger. Maybe I should dilate at this point. Especially we've gotten that. That should put me... That is E191 tachyon particles. That is a new record. Maybe I should big rip at this point. I feel like maybe I should big rip. And I'm just going to see what... Wait, I just want to see what this neutrino is doing. No, this is doing like 22, 23 times. So yeah, it's pretty insane. But I'm just going to see what it's like by big ripping. What will big rip look like after getting all these brave milestones and getting more quark spin than I've ever gotten, ever, by far. Like we're really, this is E35. We're nowhere near that. Eventually, what's actually going to happen? We can get things called radioactive decays by getting E1 quadrillion unstable quarks, and we're in the almost E1 trillion unstable quarks. So that's not out of this world. But we still need to get some more. Yeah, we still need to do a little bit more. So I'm just gonna see what Big Rip is like here. I keep all my eternal matter. So I think once the eternal matter starts going, I only have this much eternal matter, which is, I think once I need to dilate and go into my actual Big Rip build. Yeah, now this is fast, and not even my Big Rip build. Once I get in my Big Rip build, it's going to be much faster, because it's just optimized for, yeah, look at this. All I'm doing is just spamming this upgrade. I'm not even in Eternity Challenge 10 at all. That's how overpowered it is. And if I go into Eternity Challenge 10, it's just going to make it a whole lot faster, and which is going to boost the E48 upgrade, so it gets even faster, to the point where we're already up to the point where the scaling hits. So, and maybe I should go for more ghostly particles at this point. Like, I can do an overnight run for ghostly particles, or I think it's actually better, instead of going for ghostly particles, to go for neutrinos, because I think getting those two upgrades is going to be very, very powerful. As much as I'd like to get all these ghostly particles, I think it's just better to go for the neutrinos. Like, yes, we're now up to like the 2 ghostly particle zone. Yeah, there it is. There's 2 ghostly particles, but we still. It's also interesting when you go into Eternity Challenge 10. It's it slows this down, because now we're getting 1% of this, so we don't even need to just keep buying this. So it makes a unique little strategy. But I think I'm just going to end the big rip here, and I guess I'll just gain the eternal matter, and I didn't need to do that, but whatever. I guess, I mean, I guess for short runs, for short active runs, this is the most useful thing to do, but like in the long term, it's not. It's better actually to go for just wait out. But I'm just gonna end the big rip and grind neutrinos, because I think that is the better thing to do. And I have my I don't have my extra gluons. Unfortunately, that is an annoying. That is annoying. But anyway, I'm gonna go to my usual build and Eternity and set the auto buyer going, and we're getting town neutrinos. It's okay. It's not the most preferable, but whatever. It's all we need is 12.5 billion neutrinos. And actually, if we get that 2 times over, we can also gain 2 times as many ghostly particles. So, and that'll allow me to get a new boost. It really depends on how much I'm going to be able to get. But maybe I should actually just wait a little bit more until I get a few more eternity points. Feels like I lose my eternity points every... Okay, here's an interesting thing. I lose my eternity points when I go into Big Rip, and I have to gain them all back. So it's like a quantum reset, essentially, except you like lose all of them. I mean, like I'm not sure. I guess it's sort of like, yeah, it's like a quantum reset. So that is. Yeah, I'm so not used to that anymore because of the Brave Milestones, because they're discouraging quantums, but now it's totally fine. So yeah, the Automator Ghost will be automating all of this. I actually have now more Automator Charge and more Automator Ghost Auto Quark Multiplier Upgrade Ghost. So I guess I can get this. It doesn't harm me, even though I don't think it's going to do anything for me, but it doesn't harm. So I'll turn that on, and I will be grinding neutrinos. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do. Hopefully 25 billion. That could be a little bit crazy. That would take a few hours, and the computer doesn't like to stay on for that long. So I could just end up with only a few billion. So yeah, but this is interesting, just seeing how everything is like with all Brave Milestones and all that. And I can even just check Tree of Decay. I get a few more of these upgrades. I'm just going to do this one, because that should help like me get more antimatter, which means more neutrinos. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.